What's up? How are you doing? So right now I'm taking you to a wonderful place, one of the main attractions here in Agra, and this place is Agra Fort. The other side. Sadly, I can't show you the walls because I'm closer to this small wall, so it's hiding it. But soon we are approaching the main gate, and then we will start exploring this magnificent fort. What's up? So right now I just got my ticket, and actually if you get this ticket and show them the ticket you got from Taj Mahal, if you enter Taj Mahal before the fort, then you'll be having like a discount, 50 rupees discount. But without the ticket of Taj Mahal, you will have to pay the 650. And now this is the main gate. This is Amar Gate, Amar Singh Gate, one of the generals of Shah Jahan. Once you cross the gate, we will start explaining. So yeah, now we are inside the Red Fort, or Agra Fort. As you can see, these are like the towers of the fort, and actually like the check-in, like they are checking in you 3 times now. One before the Amar Singh Gate, one after the Amar Singh Gate, and now one through the entry to this gate. So let's just cross the gate and then start talking about it. So now we are officially inside the gate, and they just, you know, like made 2 holes inside my ticket just to make sure that okay, my entry is confirmed. The building behind us, this is called the Nobat Khana, and the Nobat Khana is a place where the drummers used to stand here to salute the emperor. So yeah, now we're going through the Akbari gate. Can you see all these colors in Akbari Gate? This is not the original colors, because over there was a part, like this blue part, it was made of pieces of music gathered together. This was the original gate looked like, but you know, during the British area, many loot happened, many things happened. That's why the situation of the gate became like that. Okay, and now we're crossing through the main way. Actually, this fort, it had a very interesting defense system based on 3 layers. And now we're just crossing through the main gate. No, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is recording.
Thank you, sir.
Recording.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so now we're going through this path, and as I told you, Agra Fort, like they had like 3 layers of protection, 3 main layers, because there were like other layers. The first one is the trench outside, and inside this trench there used to be crocodiles. The other side, another wall and another garden, and in this garden they used to put lions, cheetahs, tigers, and then the other wall, and over this wall, that's where the soldiers used to stand. This path is part of the protection layer of Agra Fort. So for example, as you can see, from this part over here, you can see all these sides, all these holes. These holes were made to drop hot oil and hot water over the attackers. And actually, these walls over here, these walls are like very hollow. These walls are very hollow. That's why if you clap by your hand, somehow it will make like a reflection. So when you clap hard, you will hear like the reflection. And here is the ground. Here you can see it was made like that. So this design of the ground, it is like to be a speed breaker, to break the speed of the elephants and of the horses. And now we are crossing through one big gate. And the most beautiful thing about Agra Fort, that it has a very beautiful view over Taj Mahal from the other side, which make it like a very beautiful thing to see. Now we are entering this palace. This is the first palace in our journey, and this palace is called Jahangir Palace. And in this palace there are many things actually to talk about, because as you can see, the palace is so beautiful and it has many gardens. And inside this palace there was the bed of Jahangir, there was a library of Jahangir, and it's believed that inside it there was a place also that was meant to be, how to say it, a temple for Radha Krishna, because Judabai, the mother of Jahangir, she was Hindu, and when she married, when Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar proposed to her to make an alliance with the Rajput kings, she had two conditions. The first condition is never to be forced to change her religion, and the second is to have a temple in every palace she stays in. And he fulfilled all these conditions. Now arriving to Jahangir's house, 1610. Okay, this is the Jahangir bath tube, and it is 5 feet high, 5 feet in diameter, okay, 25 feet in circumference, okay, and it's called Hawz Jahangir because he used to bath, he used to shower inside it. So these are like the stairs of the house, and these are like the stairs of the house, and actually there was one step here broken inside it, and around the house you can see there are like many decoration. I'm trying to read. This is the name of Jahangir, I can see, and this is the name of Akbar, and yes, let's still go from the other side. So yeah, people just love to take pictures here, and why not? This place is amazing. But anyway, I saw the name of Jahangir and the name of Akbar, and now we're entering inside. Can you see the building from outside? Can you see how beautiful it is? This building was built on the Rajasthan style. This is the Rajasthan style, not the Mughal style. But it had also some decorations, some Mughal decorations. Anyway, this is the main gate over here. No, thank you, sir.
Charge is not expensive. From which country?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
I'm asking where are you from?
Thank you so much. I'm from Egypt, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now we're entering. Okay. They're just showing how this place is reflective of the voice. And you can see this is Al Muqarnas to build this dome over it and the designs inside. Now we're going inside the palace to check some of the main rooms, and we have 3 main chambers here. The first chamber here, this was I think this was no, I know this was Jahangir's bed. Jahangir's bed was inside here. Okay, and you know, there was a space behind it, so whoever is crossing shall not cross from the main area, but shall cross from the outside. Can you see all these decorations? They say that Jahangir loved 3 things in his life: wine, women, and war. He loved conquering. He was a great conqueror, actually. So this is the first gate to enter from here, I think. And this is the gate to get out. Now we'll go check the other chamber.
When you say original, well, how old?
And you see the design, the architect inside this room is like 2 levels, but the second level, of course, is closed. This is what is believed, I think, to be Jahangir's dining area. He used to dine here. There are many closed sections here, actually. Some sections are completely closed, either because they are under distortion to protect it, or either because it is so beautiful to be shown to public. Now we're going through these chambers. So yeah, in this, in Jahangir Mahal or Jahangir Palace, there was like the library, the dining hall, the bedroom, and the temple for Jodhpur. So this place, this was a temple for Jodhpur. You can see the design of the things. So how do we know that this was a temple? You can see the Hindu swastika sign here. You will see.
Same design upside here.
So that's just see, this is the swastika sign mixed with other Islamic decorations. So the swastika, like it used to represent it represents very important sign in Hinduism and in Buddhism also. Now we'll explore some of the sections here, some of the chambers, like many chambers also. Workers, for servants, and here, over this palace, we can have a view over the river Yamuna, and from far away we can see Taj Mahal. Oh, this one is closed. So yeah, this is the window over here, and from there, here we can have a look over Taj Mahal over there. Let's carry on. Let's see, this place is so beautiful, right? It's so beautiful. All the decorations, all the things. You can see from this side, we can see the outer wall and all these walls and the trench over here. So yeah, as I told you, the trench over there, like the outer layer, this was for crocodiles, then the wall, then inside this garden there was the lions, and over the walls you can see the soldiers. Not you can see the soldiers, it is for the soldiers. See how beautiful this place is with all these decorations. Now there's something that we need to know. Okay, first we're going to the Shah Jahan Mahal. Okay, it is situated in between the white marble Khas Mahal and the red stone Jahangir Mahal. So first we're going to the Shah Jahan Mahal, and after that, which was constructed between 1628 till 1635, then we will move to the Khas Mahal. So anything made out of redstone here, it was made by either Akbar, Aurangzeb or Jahangir. The marble work was basically made by Shah Jahan. Now there's something interesting in this room. There is two corners here. If you speak in this corner, he will hear from the other corner. That's why they're doing like that. You can see. If you go and speak in this corner, you will go and hear from the other corner. So yeah, this is also a mysterious thing inside the place. Now we're going, this is the Jahangiri Mahal. First we crossed, what they call it, the Ghazni Gate. Okay, there is a gate here that belonged to the tomb of Mahmud Ghaznavi of Ghazni, and it was brought here by the British. Okay, and there is also Somnath Gate. So the Ghazni Gate or Somnath Gate, actually when Mahmud of Ghazni invaded India, he sadly he destroyed one of the most important Hindu temples, Somnath, and he believed that he took this gate with him, and then the British brought and then the Mughals brought this gate here, and then the British took it. Now this is the room here, and these are some of the palaces. So every princess of every daughter of Shah Jahan used to have a palace. This palace, for example, is called Roshan Ara, because Shah Jahan, he had three main daughters: Roshan Ara, Jahan Ara, and the Gohara Begum. The Gohara Begum was the child that Mumtaz Mahal died giving birth to. here, as you can see.
Look this Taj.
Rather
ये
few
ताज में यमुना रिवर
over
ये खुली का है ना
this
इसमें
garden.
कुनी था
And we have also So right now we're crossing this Jahan Ara section. This Roshan is a Roshan Ara section, and now here in this section, this is the Khas Mahal. And the Khas Mahal, which means the word Khas means private, and it is believed that the Khas Mahal, this was the private room for Shah Jahan and his wife. And as you can see, the decorations inside. It is believed that this place was decorated by diamond and gold, and there's still some, let's say, reflection of that marble and gold, like some touch, especially the gold. Like you can see here, all these golden bars. There were like small pieces of gold inside, and you can see all the domes. That's why the voice here is so reflective. Anything you say here will be like reflected, and the echo will be so high. In this section there is a fountain I would like to show you, and as you can see, this is the fountain over there, and you might ask yourself what is the fountain is doing here, and like how did they operate this fountain? Well, what happened that they used to store water in a very high place, and then they let it flow, and then these holes over there, this was like the drain system for these fountains, and here there is this is the grapes garden. It's called the grapes garden because it is believed that Jahangir used it to plant the grapes so it can be used to make his private wine. Over there. So even if the sections are attached, but every section belonged to just a certain person. For example, this section, this is the one that belongs to Princess Jahan Ara, and neither any of the daughters of Jahangir got married. And Jahan Ara actually, she suffered through her life. She's a very educated person. She's a very cultured person. She's an engineer, a poet, Sufi, a writer. She was many things, but she got in the middle in the war of the succession of her brothers, and she supported her brother Dara Sheikho, but he was killed, and then because she was smart, she managed to build the better relations with Jahan, with her brother Aurangzeb. That's why he gave her high rank back. At the time of Jahangir, she had a very high rank as a court, and then this high rank was taken from her and given to Roshan Ara. And then after the peace between Jahan Ara and Aurangzeb, and he really loved her, she was his dear sister, then what happened is he gave her back her title. This is over here. We have the walls, and over there we are having the view also. over Taj Mahal and the mosque and the building behind it. So yeah, let's carry on. Let's move on. Let's go to this section. This is what's called the Musamman Burj, Shah Burj. And the word Musamman, it comes from Arabic. Musamman is an octagon. The name of Musamman means octagon, and because of the tower, and Burj means tower, so it's like the octagonal tower, and they called it also Shahi Burj, like the tower of the king, of the Shah. And here, this is room for Jahangir called Zanjir-e-Adil. Zanjir means a chain, and the Adil means justice. And now we are moving to the Musamman Burj. This section sadly will not be able to enter, but we will view this section from outside, and you can see all these parts. These are gemstones attached manually to the marble over here. So the whole building is designed to provide very good air system, like air conditioning system. This is what's called Mina Masjid. And Mina Masjid, the word Mina actually means like the personal masjid, and it was the personal masjid for Shah Jahan. So yeah, there were like many mosques here. Mina Masjid and also Muti Masjid. Muti Masjid was general, but it's like the Muti Masjid, which means the bearer mosque. And here now we're entering to this section. Let's discover it. Down there, this was the Mina Bazaar. It was a very private bazaar for the women of the palace to shop here. And this section, this is what is called Diwan-i-Khas, or the private court. That's where Shah Jahan used to gather, was only the private people, the nobles, the princes, the military leaders. And unlike the other calligraphy, the calligraphy here is Persian. the writing Persian calligraphy here in this section, not Arabic. I saw it inside. Now and this is what's called Takhti Jahangiri. So this was the base for, I believe it is like a Belgium stone, something like that. And this was like the base of the throne for Jahangir. And actually all the writing here, this is Persian. The decorations in this section, in this Persian. So Jahangir, he loved Persian language. And now we're going to the Shahi Hammam, the place where the royalties used to bath.
उधर
So yeah, this was the Shahi Hammam, these chambers. Now here, yes, oh, this is the Shahi Hammam and the water supply system. And you know, hammam is just came like Turkish Empire used hammams, Mamluks in Egypt used hammams, and hammams were like a culture in the gunpowder empires, because Mughals introduced gunpowder to India. This is the Medina Masjid. It's very
Yeah, I can keep it in my
So this is the Nagina Masjid. So we have Mina Masjid only for Shah Jahan, the Nagina Masjid, these were for the ladies, for the harem inside the court, and the Muti Masjid, like the general one. And this thing. Yeah. These like drain systems for cleaning. And this is the decorations of this masjid. It looks simple, but being designed entirely of marble, this is something. So we have Mina Masjid, Nagina Masjid, and Muti Masjid.
Madam, hello.
And now we're getting outside this place from the stairs. And now you find yourself in the Diwan-i-Aam. And the Diwan-i-Aam is like the public court, and this is a public court where the Mughal Emperor used to sit here. Over here.
Minister from it towards the king, but the final verdict will be from the king. Shah Jahan was the first king to make arrangements for the congress. That's why I had
So yeah, this is a Diwan-i-Aam. The word Aam means public, and yes, this was for Shah Jahan. And Diwan, of course, means court, so this was a public court, and Shah Jahan used really to listen for commoners. And actually it's a tradition that was started by Akbar himself. He wanted to be closer to the public. John Russell Colvin's grave. And you can see in this side there is a cannon. So on this side was supposed to be a cannon also, but instead there is a grave over here. And yes, this is the one. They said it was Diwan-i-Aam in 1628 to 1635, the time of the building, and was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. Just like I told you, buildings out of marble, these buildings belong to Shah Jahan. There is also a step well inside the Diwan-i-Aam to provide clean water to the fort. I don't know why they're calling it step well. They were writing step well. It's just a well because there is no steps inside.
चलें यहाँ से अब ये देखते रहोगे
And there is stage here, but I don't think that this stage is like an authentic part of the building. This is just for important meetings and all these things. And now we're crossing the main gate of Diwan-i-Aam. And sadly, the other side behind us is completely closed. And yes, this is the site that calls you Anguri Bagh. they tell you this is the way to Anguriba. Anguriba, that's what I told you about. It is the grapes garden, and it was used for grapes plantation, so to make the special wine for Jahangir. So yeah, remember, we entered here from Jahangir Mahal and we took all the tour and then we turned it back from here from the main gate. So this is the conclusion of our tour today. This was our tour inside Agra Fort. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in my next destination.
Thank you.